Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today, via tape delay from Beaner Field in Hutchinson, it's HARC Youth Baseball Championship in the minor league division between the Yankees and the White Sox. Hi, everybody. I'm Tony Anola with Jerry Dupay, and we welcome you aboard for this evening's championship game. The South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith. I'm Tony Anola with Jerry Dupay, and we will be back with the first pitch right after these messages.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
If you've been injured on the job, you'll want a local attorney you can trust. The attorneys at Davis & Davis live and work right here, representing injured workers for over 40 years. Trust your case to a local, experienced legal team. Trust Davis & Davis.
Oh, say, can you see? So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose spot stripes in bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs burst
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're getting ready for the first pitch. The Yankees versus the White Sox in the minor league division championship game. Leading off for the White Sox will be Blake George. He's going to be facing Aiden Geetap, the starting pitcher for the Yankees today. And there's a first pitch. It's dribbled down to second base. Andrew Galick flips it over to Nate Baker for the first out. So one pitch and one out. Coming to bat will be Aiden Milsom, the starting pitcher for the White Sox today. So one pitch for Geetap and one out. So here's Geetap's first pitch to Milsom. On the inside, ball one. We'll set the batting lineup for the White Sox. It's Blake George, Aiden Milsom, Nick Crouch. Cleanup hitter is Jackson Nairn, Chase Klingon, Lucas Mahalko, Josh Houston, Braden Fowler, A.J. David, and Anthony Delaney. Ball down in the dirt. We'll set the defense for the Yankees here in a second. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Geetap. Swing, fouls it off. Milsom now with a 2-1 count. The Yankees, the regular season champions, they had a record of 10-1-1. The White Sox came in as the second-place team. They were 7-5 for the year. 5 losses, and 4 of those were for the Yankees. The Yankees swept them in the regular season series. There's a ball up and in. Milsom able to get out of the way of that one. Nick Crouch on deck. So here's the 3-ball, 1-strike pitch to Aiden Milsom. Ball on the inside. So Milsom is going to reach via the walk, giving the White Sox their first base runner on the day. It's going to bring up shortstop Nick Crouch. He'll be followed by cleanup hitter Jackson Nairn. So one down, Milsom at first. Geetap getting the sign. Sets and deals. Pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Milsom's going to make it to second on the throw. So now runner in scoring position. No balls, 1 strike to Nick Crouch. Here's the pitch from Geetap. Inside. Milsom's going to make it to third easily. So now with 1 out, the White Sox with a runner 60 feet away from the first run of the game. So Geetap trying to strand the runner. Only 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fouled back by Crouch. So 1 down. We're in the top of the first inning in the minor league division championship game. Beautiful night here. Beaner Field in Hutchinson. Here's the pitch from Geetap. There's a swing and a miss. Crouch chases the high pitch. And he's going to go down for the second out of the inning. It's going to bring up Jackson Nairn. So Nairn with 2 outs, a cleanup hitter. Trying to pick up Milsom at third. Here's Geetap's pitch. Swing and a miss. Good cut. Nairn just missed that one. Pitch on the inside. Just couldn't bring his hands in quick enough. So the 0-1 count to Jackson Nairn. Here's the pitch from Geetap. Strike 2. Catches the outside corner. So Nairn in the hole. 0-2. 2 outs. Blake George started the inning, grounded out to second. Milsom walked, made it to third. Nick Crouch was put down on strikes, and here's the 0-2 pitch to Jackson Nairn. A waste pitch there, a little bit high. Chase Klingon waiting on deck. Getab now with the 1-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. So Getab strands a big runner at third base. So in the top of the first, there was no runs, no hits, no errors, one man left on. We've played a half an inning. It's the White Sox nothing and the Yankees coming to bat, and we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. You're a hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the first inning. The Yankees coming to bat. Andrew Irwin to lead off. He'll be followed by Andrew Galick and Nate Baker. And we'll set the rest of the lineup for the Yankees. Irwin leading off. Galick batting second. Nate Baker batting third. Aiden Getab at cleanup. Noah Hudock batting fifth. Lachlan McCune sixth. We'll go back to the first pitch. There's a first pitch from Aiden Milsom. So it's a battle of Aidens to start out this championship game. We'll finish with the lineup. Lachlan McCune batting sixth for the Yankees. Leo Rodehaver seventh. Austin DeCenzo eighth. Bryson Boshkovich ninth. And Stuart Johnson 10th. Irwin takes second pitch for a strike. So to count now 1-1. Milsom able to get a ground ball to second base. Nice little flip over there from Blake George to Chase Klingon. So George with a nice play to start the game off. So both teams, leadoff batter grounds out to second base. We'll set the defense for the White Sox here. Andrew Galick coming to bat. There's a pitch from Milsom. Strike on the outside corner. Around the horn for the White Sox, it's Lucas Mahalko at third, Nick Crouch at short, Blake George at second, and Chase Klingon at first. Behind the plate is Jackson Nairn. Aiden Milsom on the hill. There's a foul back by Galick. Outfield left to right will be Anthony Delaney in left, Josh Houston in left center, Braden Fowler in right center, and A.J. David rounding out the outfield and right field. Here's a pitch from Milson. Ball hit down to first base. Gets past the first baseman, so Galick's going to have a single. Ball thrown behind Galick, trying to get him, but smart enough to get back to first base. Saw the throw coming. So Galick with the first hit of the game. He's on first, and that's going to bring up Nate Baker. Milsom shaking off a sign. Jackson Nairn giving signs behind the plate. Milsom's first pitch is a strike. He's going to have a throw down to second. But Galick showing good speed, able to get there easily. Nick Crouch applied the tag, but Galick had already hit the bag well ahead of that throw. So now the Yankees with a runner in scoring position. There's a pitch just a bit outside. Milsom going to mess around with Andrew Galick. Milsom shaking off a couple signs. He's going to throw that pitch. Is going to be getting away. Galick's going to make it to third on the wild pitch. So now 1 out. No score. The White Sox were held scoreless in the top of the first. The Yankees trying to break the 0-0 tie. There's a pitch to Nate Baker, catches the outside corner. So Baker now with a 2-2 count, 1 out. Cleanup hitter Aiden Geetap on deck. Here's a pitch from Milsom. Baker thought about it, but laid off of that high fastball. Flinched a little bit, thought about it, but then thought better of it. And then here's the payoff pitch, and he gets him. So Milsom able to record his first strikeout of the game. He thought it was a third out, was going to duck off the field a little bit. Maybe he just didn't want to face Aiden Geetap, his mound rival. Geetap batting cleanup for the Yankees. There's a pitch just a bit outside. Geetap to be followed by Noah Hudock. Two down. We're in the bottom of the first inning. There's a swing and a miss. Geetap couldn't catch up to that fastball from Milsom. Milsom throwing strikes looks good. Going to have a good championship game here between the Yankees and the White Sox. There's the pitch. Down, nice scoop there by Jackson Nairn behind the plate. Nice looking catcher defensively. As we said, the Yankees swept the season series, winning all 4 games. There's a foul back coming my way. The Yankees won the first game 1-0. The second game 9-3. Third game 8-3. And the final 5-2. The Yankees' only loss coming to the Diamondbacks. There's a strike. So Milsom also able to strand a runner on third base. So in the bottom of the first for the Yankees, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and there's 1 man left after 1 complete. We're locked up at 0, the Yankees and the White Sox in the minor league championship game at HARC. And we'll be right back after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the top of the second inning. The Yankees and White Sox knotted at 0. Leading off for the White Sox will be Chase Klingon. He'll be followed by Lucas Mihalko and Josh Houston to face Aiden Geetap. There's a first pitch just a little bit low, ball 1. Both teams stranded a runner at third base in the first inning. So here's the 1-0 pitch to Klingon. Fouled back, nice cut by Chase. Able to get a piece of that. Nice crowd here tonight for this championship game. Beautiful night for baseball, and they're going to see a good one. Two good teams in this minor league division. So here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Beautiful pitch by Geetap. Split the middle of the plate. Klingon starting first baseman today for the White Sox. And he's in a hole 1 and 2. Geetap's pitch outside, down and away. Noah Hudock behind the plate for the Yankees here today. So Chase Klingon, count now even, 2 and 2. Here's a pitch. Ball inside. Full count. Umpires today behind the plate is Alex Gesk. Down the first baseline is Luke Wallace, and down the third baseline, Todd Rodehaver. Geetap now with the payoff pitch. High. So Klingon is going to lead off the inning with a walk. That's the second walk today issued by Geetap. So Klingon at first with Lucas Mihalko coming to the plate. Infield playing straight away. Geetap getting the sign. Here's the pitch to Mihalko. Strike 1. Runner's going to take off, and he's going to make it easily standing up. So Chase Klingon with the steal of second puts himself in scoring position. Nobody out. Lucas Mihalko to be followed by Josh Houston. Geetap's pitch. Strike 2. Ball thrown down to third. Runner didn't go. Nice throw there by Hudock to hold the runner at second base. Nice backup job there by Andrew Irwin. It's short. Ball got past the third baseman Lachlan McCune, but Irwin there for backup and able to keep Klingon at second base. Here's Geetap's pitch. Ball up and in. Hudock looks to runner back at second. Mihalko set in the box. Here's the pitch from Geetap. Swing, foul tipped, and Noah Hudock able to hold on for the strikeout. Nice play by catcher Noah Hudock to hold the ball on that foul tip. That's his third strikeout today for Geetap. That's going to bring up Josh Houston, the left center fielder. Be followed by Braden Fowler. We've got a timeout. Coach was questioning the count, but it was strike 3. Ball was fouled back, and Noah Hudock with a nice job holding that foul tip for the third strike. Here's the first pitch to Houston. Strike right down the heart of the plate. Houston in the 7th slot today for the White Sox. Both Galick and Irwin trying to hold Chase Klingon at second. Getap with the 0-1 pitch. Ball hit the bat. Houston stepped into it, tried not to get hit. And the ball actually hit the bat for a foul ball. Luckily it didn't hit Josh. Getap bringing a little heat. I'm sure Houston would have felt that one. So now the count 0-2. Getap with the pitch. Strike 3. And on the pitch, Klingon able to roll to third. So again, the White Sox have a runner at third, but there are 2 outs. Braden Fowler at the plate. Getap walked Klingon, but struck out the next 2 batters. He's going to try to do the same here to Braden Fowler, and that ball's going to be high and away. So ball 1 to Fowler. We said the White Sox stranded a runner at third in the first inning. Aiden Milsom had walked, and he was stranded. And the White Sox trying not to strand another runner here in this championship game. Getap with the pitch, another high pitch. 2-0 to Braden Fowler. A.J. David on deck. The White Sox and the Yankees, minor league championship game in the HARC minor league division. Strike 1. Nice pitch. Getap trying to come back. Fowler now ahead in the count, 2-1. There's the pitch from Getap. Strike 2, nice swing there by Fowler. So now that evens the count at 2-2. 2 outs. Chase Klingon at third for the White Sox. And Getap looking to close out this inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch to Fowler. Ball just a bit inside. So Fowler able to work the count to full 3-2 with 2 outs. Getap going to get the sign. And here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3 down the heart. So after a leadoff walk to Chase Klingon, Aiden Getap comes down and strikes out the next 3 batters against the White Sox. So in the top of the second, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left on. So after 1.5, it's the White Sox nothing and the Yankees nothing. And we'll be back for the bottom of the second inning on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Personal injury can come in many forms. No matter what your injury, the attorneys at Davis & Davis will personally meet with you to discuss your case, just like we have over the last 40 years. Trust your case to a local, experienced legal team. Trust Davis & Davis.
Welcome back to South Union Township Sports Network. There's the first pitch of the bottom of the second inning. Noah Hudak leading off for the Yankees. Milsom back on the mound for his second inning of work. And there's no score. The White Sox stranding 2 runners in the first 2 innings at third. There's a pitch from Milsom, just missed on the outside, so 2 balls, no strikes. Lachlan McCune to follow. There's a swing and a miss. Noah Hudock with a nice cut. Milsom gave up a single to Galick in that first inning, but stranded him at third. There's a swing and a miss by Noah Hudock. So now the count evens at 2-2. Here's Milsom's 2-2 pitch, just a bit high. So now it works the count full. Noah Hudock looking to lead off one way or the other, get on first base for the Yankees, and he does. Good at bat there by Noah Hudock. So the first walk issued by Milsom. And that's going to put the leadoff runner on. That's going to bring up Lachlan McCune. Pitch catches the outside corner. Jackson Nairn staring Hudock back, making sure he's not going to try to take an extra base. Nairn flashing signs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball just a bit outside. 1-1. Klingon playing in front of the runner at first. Here's Milsom's pitch outside. Hudock's going to get there easily, so no throw going to be made. So Hudock now at second. Lachlan McCune to be followed by Leo Rodehaver. Milsom's pitch high and up. There's going to be a play. No, nice slide there by Noah Hudock. He's safe at third. Good throw there by Nairn, able to corral that ball and actually make that play a lot closer than I thought it would be. So now McCune looking to bring in the first run of the game. There's a swing and a miss. Good cut there by McCune. Full count now. The payoff pitch to McCune. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Nice pitch by Milsom. So Milsom gets McCune looking. That's going to bring up right fielder Leo Rodehaver. So now with 1 out, Rodehaver watches the first pitch outside. No score yet in this minor league division championship game. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss by Leo Rodehaver. Nice cut. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Neither team able to crack the scoreboard yet. That'll be strike 2. Milsom working that outside corner. And Rodehaver now down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a swing and a miss. So Rodehaver goes down for the second out of the inning. And Leo Rodehaver is going to be the courtesy runner for catcher Noah Hudock. So with 2 outs, Hudock going and get his catcher's equipment on. So Rodehaver, the courtesy runner. There's the pitch to Austin DeCenzo. Rodehaver ready to run. Austin DeCenzo set, and here's the pitch from Milsom. Ball just misses the outside corner. So 2 balls, no strikes. There's 2 outs. Bryson Boscovich on deck for the Yankees. Now 3-0. So DeCenzo ahead in the count. You have to think he'll be taking here with the 3-0 count. And that ball's down and in. So now DeCenzo with the second walk of the inning, the second walk of the game for Milsom. That's going to put runners on first and third. That's going to bring up Bryson Boscovich. Boscovich starting left fielder today for the Yanks. DeCenzo on first. I thought he would take off. That pitch to Boscovich is a strike. Catches the outside corner. Figured that DeCenzo would have taken off first pitch, but they respect Jackson Nairn behind the plate. Boscovich thought about pulling the trigger, but now it's going to be 0-2. So 2 quick strikes on Bryson Boscovich. Stuart Johnson in the on-deck circle. There's a pitch just outside. Rodehaver, the courtesy runner, on third. Austin DeCenzo on first. 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the second inning. No score. The Yankees and the White Sox in a battle in the championship game. There's a swing and a miss. Nice cut by Boscovich. But he's going to go down on strikes. So in that inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. 2 men left on base. So after 2 complete, we're still knotted at 0-0, the Yankees and the White Sox. And we'll be right back for third inning action on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. You're a hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Leading off for the White Sox is going to be A.J. David. He's going to face new pitcher Andrew Irwin. A couple defensive changes made. Getap, 2 good innings of work for the Yankees, not allowing a hit. He goes to first. Now the count 0-2 on A.J. David. So Getap's now at first. Nate Baker shifted from first to second. Galick shifted from second to short, and now Andrew Irwin into pitch. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to A.J. David. He'll be followed by Anthony Delaney. Ball almost hit the bat again. So Irwin now working the count 2-2. There's a pitch outside. So Irwin now was ahead of the count, 0-2. Now count goes full. Here's the payoff pitch. That ball's high. So David able to start off this inning with a leadoff walk. It's the second inning in a row that the Yankees have walked the leadoff batter, but they've stranded a runner at third base in the first 2 innings. So here's Anthony Delaney. He'll be followed by the top of the order, Blake George. Pitch almost got Delaney. He was able to get out of the way. Aiden Getap playing in front of the runner. A.J. David at first. Here's Irwin's pitch. Ball's going to be dribbled down to Getap. He's going to go to second. And they're going to call him out for try for the double play, and that's not going to happen. Nice play by Getap. And they appealed it. They're going to call David out. Nice play by Getap to get the lead runner. So David is going to be retired. First baseman to short. And Delaney's going to reach base on a fielder's choice. Nice play by Getap. Stepped in and threw to the side of the runner so he didn't hit him in the back. And a nice play by Galick at short to hold the bag and get the out for the first out of the inning. So Blake George now, first pitch was a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That ball's going to be dribbled down to Galick at short. He's going to flip it over to second. Yes, beautiful play. Andrew Galick goes deep in the hole. Flips the ball over to Nate Baker at second. So Delaney's going to be retired. Shortstop to second, and Blake George is now going to be on first via the fielder's choice. That's going to bring up starting pitcher Aiden Milsom. There's a first pitch, and there's a strike to Milsom. Yankees showing a lot of glove here in this top of the third inning. A couple nice plays, one by Getap and one by Galick. So now with 2 outs, there's a pitch, and there's going to be a shot. It's going to be down the right field line. It's going to be fair. Blake George grounding third, almost being caught by Milsom. Play at the plate? No, we're going to have an inside the park home run. Aiden Milsom with a shot down the first base line. And he's going to get credited for an inside the park home run. He was as fast as could be, almost caught Blake George as he rounded the bases. Milsom showing fantastic speed. So now the second seeded Yankees trailing the White Sox 2-0. There's 2 outs. First pitch to Nick Krause, fouled back. So Milsom with a 2-run inside the park home run picks up 2 RBIs for the White Sox. And the Yankees, as we said, only lost 1 game all year, and they trail. And there's Crouch is going to wear one in the back. In old school baseball, I'd say that was a little signal pitch, right, Jerry? But not in today's game. So Milsom with the inside the park home run. Coach Geetap coming out to try to settle down pitcher Andrew Irwin. A lot of game left. We're only in the top of the third inning. 2-0, the White Sox able to crack the scoreboard. Jackson Nairn at the plate, now with 2 down. Ball just a bit outside, throw down to second. Going to be a play? No. So Crouch takes off on the first pitch. He's going to put himself in scoring position. So with 2 outs, cleanup hitter Jackson Nairn. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Here's a pitch from Irwin, up and in. Crouch able to make it to third, no problem. So now with 2 outs, another runner in scoring position at third. As we mentioned, the White Sox stranded 2 runners at third base in the first 2 innings. So here's Irwin's pitch to Jackson Nairn. Nairn's going to pop that up. Andrew Galick settles under it and makes the catch. So Nairn flies out to shortstop Andrew Galick. But in the top of the third inning, the White Sox scored 2 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, 1 man left on. So after 2.5, the White Sox lead the Yankees 2-0 here in the minor league championship game. We'll be back for the bottom of the third inning right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the third inning. Leading off for the Yankees will be Stuart Johnson. He's going to be followed by the top of the order, Andrew Irwin and Andrew Galick. Aiden Milsom coming back out for the third inning. First 2 innings, he's only given up 1 hit, no runs. Has recorded 5 strikeouts and 2 walks in the first 2 innings of play. So Milsom throwing a good game, and he's ahead now 2-0. As we said, we're in the bottom of the third inning in the championship game. The Yankees, as we said, won the season series against the White Sox. Won all 4 games, but now the White Sox taking a quick 2-0 lead here. And here comes Stuart Johnson. Johnson, the starting right center fielder for the Yankees. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good cut there by Stuart Johnson. Just missed that fastball by Milsom. Strike 2. Nice cut. Johnson came up to hit. No doubt about that. He's in the hole now, 0-2. Ball just outside. Good eye there by Johnson. Good waste pitch by Milsom. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the pitch to Johnson. Thought about it. He's going to get called out. So the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up top of the order, Andrew Irwin. There's a pitch. Outside corner. Irwin agrees with it, nodding his head. Irwin grounded out the second baseman, Blake George, his first time up. Going to have another chance? No, it's going to get past George this time. Go into right field. So Andrew Irwin with a single, only the second hit of the game for the Yankees. And that's going to bring up Andrew Galick, who singled his first time up. He was stranded at third base in the first inning. So now with 1 out, pitch from Milsom gets away from Nairn. And Irwin showing good speed, able to get to second base easily. So now a runner in scoring position. The Yankees trying to cut into this 2-0 lead. There's a pitch to Galick. It's going to be popped up. It's going to be out of play. Just down the right field line. Galick taking a good hack. Nate Baker waiting on deck. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. There's Milsom's pitch. That's going to be hit in the hole again. No, George going to get a glove on it, but can't get it. Galick's going to beat it out, and Irwin's going to score on the play. Irwin never stopped running. Nice try there by Blake George, but just couldn't glove it. A little bit of a weird hop on him. So Galick's going to reach, and Irwin's going to score, so now the lead at 2-1. We're going to have to give Galick an infield single. Ball took a different throw. Nairn threw the ball down, and Galick hadn't run. So not exactly sure what happened there.
Hey, Nate, come on now. Something to play, bud.
So Baker trying to even this game up. Galick hit second. There's a swing and a miss on a high pitch. Baker just a little anxious. Galick going to dance around. Milsom's going to run him back. So Milsom trying to run the runner back, and Galick trying to get in his head there a little bit. Here's the pitch to Baker. Strike 3 on the outside corner. So Baker makes the second out of the inning. That's going to bring up cleanup hitter Aiden Getap. He's 0 for 1. So 2 outs. Galick on second. Milsom's pitch just a little bit outside. Galick, as we said, getting in Milsom's head a little bit. There's a pitch of Getap outside. It's going to get away from Nairn. Going to have a runner at third. And in the minor league division, they cannot steal home. So Galick stays put at third. So Getap now ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Milsom's pitch, and Getap with a good cut. Milsom trying to work out of a jam. He stranded runners at third in the first 2 innings as well. There's a shot. It's going to fall in. It does. It falls in front of left fielder Bryson Boscovich, and Getap is going to get to second. So Getap with an RBI single. And this game is knotted up at 2. Ball fell in front of Boscovich. Getap with an RBI single. That's going to bring up Noah Hudock. So Gaelic scores on the play. There's Milsom's pitch, high and outside. So both teams scoring 2 runs here in this third inning. Geetap at second. There's a swing by Noah Hudak. Just missed. The Yankees able to put together 3 hits in this inning after only 1 in the first 2. It's a swing and a miss. Geetap's going to take third. As we said, he can't steal home in this minor league division. So Hudak walked his first time up. Ball bounces away from Nairn behind the plate. Hudak looking to give the Yankees the lead. Ball in the dirt. Nice scoop. Count now full on Noah Hudak. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3. Beautiful pitch by Milsom. So Milsom's going to strand another runner at third base, but not before the Yankees score 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 1 man left on. So after 3 complete, we're tied at 2, the White Sox and the Yankees in the minor league championship game in the HARC Baseball League. We'll be right back after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
If you've been injured on the job, you'll want a local attorney you can trust. The attorneys at Davis & Davis live and work right here, representing injured workers for over 40 years. Trust your case to a local, experienced legal team. Trust Davis & Davis.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back to South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the top of the fourth inning. We've got a good one. The Yankees and the White Sox knotted up at 2. Leading off for the White Sox in this fourth inning will be Chase Klingon. Andrew Irwin in to pitch his second inning. Klingon will be followed by Lucas Mahalko and Josh Houston. Both teams scoring 2 runs in that third inning. And Irwin facing Klingon. There's a swing. It's going to be dribbled out. Irwin comes off the mound. Is going to make the throw to Getap and get the out. Nice play by Andrew Irwin coming off that mound. Breaking to his right. Made a strong throw over to Getap for the first out of the inning. So Irwin showing he can field his position at pitcher. That's going to bring up Lucas Mahalko. Mahalko 0 for 1 today. So Irwin looks in, gets a sign. Noah Hudock still behind the dish for the Yankees. The White Sox only 1 hit so far here tonight, but that was an inside the park home run by Aiden Milsom that drove in the 2 White Sox runs. So here's Irwin's pitch, just a bit high. 2 balls, no strikes. Irwin came in relief of Aiden Getap, who did not give up a hit or a run in those first 2 innings. So Andrew Irwin now behind the count, 3 balls, no strikes to Lucas Mahalko. There's a pitch, catches the outside corner. Mahalko taking all the way. So 3 balls, 1 strike. There's 1 out. Top of the fourth inning. 3-1 pitch is going to be down and away. So Mahalko going to work the walk. He'll be at first. Left center fielder Justin Houston coming to bat. I'm sorry, Josh Houston. Houston 0 for 1. Pitch high and in. Nice catch there by Hudock behind the plate to hold Mahalko at first. Braden Fowler on deck. Home plate umpire Alex Guest going to do a little cleanup work on the plate. Here's Irwin's pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Klingon with the ground out to pitcher Irwin on a nice defensive play. And Mahalko at first on the walk. So now 2 balls, 1 strike to Josh Houston. Irwin sets and deals. Ball's going to be popped up. Getap's going to make the catch. And he's going to double off Lucas Mahalko. Nice defensive play by Getap. Actually had to kind of get around Mahalko there to make the catch, but he did a great job defensively. And Mahalko was doubled off first. So in that inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We're going to the bottom of the fourth inning. The score's tied 2-2, the White Sox and the Yankees in the minor league division championship game. We'll be right back with the bottom of the fourth inning on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the fourth inning. New pitcher for the White Sox will be Nick Crouch. He's also going to have a new catcher. It's going to be Lucas Mahalko behind the plate. Jackson Nairn moves to first. Chase Klingon moves to second. And starting pitcher Aiden Milson is going to move to short. Leading off is Lachlan McCune for the Yankees. The first pitch is a strike, so McCune down. No balls, one strike. We're tied at 2. Second pitch is a strike, so Lachlan McCune now. No balls, 2 strikes. Final numbers on Milsom. He gave up 2 runs on 4 hits. Had 8 strikeouts. Check that. 9 strikeouts in 3 innings of work. There's a swing and a miss by McCune. So Nick Crouch strikes out his first batter. That's going to bring up Leo Rodehaver. Rodehaver, pitch was behind him. So Crouch getting ready to deliver. Pitch is going to be just a bit high. So Rodehaver, 2 balls, no strikes. Rodehaver 0 for 1 on the night. Pitch going to be down and in. So now 3 balls, no strikes. Rodehaver trying to get the Yankees a base runner. We're tied in this game 2-2. The Yankees the number 1 seed in the playoffs. The White Sox the number 2. Rodehaver taking all the way. Sees that pitch catch the outside corner. So the count now 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball 4 on the outside. So Rodehaver is going to earn a walk. It's the first walk issued by Nick Crouch. It's going to bring up Austin DeCenzo. DeCenzo walked his first time up. Pitch going to be called a strike, catching the inside corner. There's 1 down. We're in the 4th inning. Rodehaver at first. Now 0-2, but Rodehaver is going to make it to second easily. The ball gets past Lucas Mahalko. So no balls, 2 strikes to Austin DeCenzo. Bryson Boscovich on deck. Strike 3. Good cut there by Austin DeCenzo. Just could not catch up to that Nick Crouch fastball. And that's going to bring up Bryson Boscovich. Was still at the last batter. Pitch on the inside. Crouch, as we said, coming in relief of Aiden Milsom. Milsom with 3 great innings of work for the White Sox in this championship game. Rodehaver is going to take off to third. Is there going to be a play? Close play, but Rodehaver slid right in under the tag. So nice job by Leo Rodehaver to put himself in scoring position. Bryson Boscovich. Chance to drive in a run and give his Yankees a lead. Ball on the outside. Boscovich set now. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's a pitch. Ball's going to be a strike. Outside corner. Bryson set and ready to go. Ball 4. So Boscovich works a walk. Second walk of the inning issued by Nick Crouch, and that's going to bring up Stuart Johnson. Johnson 0 for 1 on the day. Ball outside. So runners now on third and first. Leo Rodehaver at third. Bryson Boscovich on first. There's the pitch of Stuart Johnson. Johnson gets out of the way of that one. Now he's ahead of the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Top of the order, Andrew Irwin waiting on deck. We've got 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. There's a swing and a miss by Stewart. Going to be thrown down to second base. Is there going to be a play? No. Bryson Boscovich. Beautiful job of sliding to the outside of the bag to avoid the tag there by Aiden Milsom. Nice throw by Mahalko. But Bryson Boscovich with a beautiful slide on the outside, and he's safe. Nice cut there by Stuart Johnson. So Johnson, 2 runners in scoring position. A hit here would give the Yankees a lead. Ball just missed. Johnson able to get out of the way. Johnson's taken some great cuts here in the last 2 at-bats. If he connects, that ball's going to be in the gap. There's a swing and a miss. Nice try by Stewart. But we're going to strand 2 more runners, so the Yankees lead 2 on the bases at second and third, so no runs in the 4th inning. We're still tied at 2, and we're going to go to the top of the 5th. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the top of the 5th inning. Pitching change for the Yankees is going to be Andrew Galick coming in. Nate Baker is going to move over to shortstop. And pitcher Andrew Irwin is going to shift over to second base. And there's the first pitch from Galick to leadoff batter Braden Fowler. Fowler 0 for 1 on the day. Here's Galick's pitch inside. So Andrew Galick, the 3rd pitcher of the day for the Yankees. Aiden Getab started. He was followed by Andrew Irwin. Now Andrew Galick. We're in a tie game, 2-2. The Yankees and the White Sox playing for the minor league championship. There's a pitch. Ball going to be down and in. So Fowler ahead in the count. Galick trying to find the strike zone. 3 balls, 1 strike to leadoff hitter Braden Fowler. Fowler laid off of that pitch. He's going to start out with the leadoff walk. So Galick puts the leadoff runner on. It's going to bring up A.J. David. David walked his first time up. There's a swing and a miss. Nice cut there by A.J. A.J. walked his first time up. It was retired on a nice play from Geetap, cutting down the lead runner. And that's going to get Fowler. He's going to make it to second base. And he broke too soon, so they're going to send him back. Fowler just a little bit anxious. They're going to send him back to first. Here's a pitch to David. Strike. So now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gaelick's pitch to A.J. David. Outside, and now Fowler's going to make it to second base easily. So the leadoff walk and a stolen base puts Fowler in scoring position for the White Sox. 2 balls, 2 strikes to A.J. David. Here's the pitch, strike 3. But on the pitch, Fowler's going to make it to third. So with 1 out, Fowler in scoring position for the White Sox. The White Sox have stranded 3 runners, all at third base. This is going to bring up Anthony Delaney. Delaney hit into a fielder's choice his first time up. There's a swing and a miss. Top of the order, Blake George on deck. Gaelick looking to strand the 4th runner of the game at third base for the White Sox. Here's the pitch to Delaney. Ball just a bit high. Delaney thought about pulling the trigger. Thought better of it. So now 1 ball, 1 strike to Anthony Delaney. There's a swing and a miss. Good cut there by Delaney. As we said, hit it into a fielder's choice. His last time up, hit it down to first baseman Aiden Geetap. Strike 3. Catches the inside corner. So Gaelick gets Delaney looking. So after the leadoff walk, Gaelick strikes out the next 2 batters. So with 2 out, that brings up leadoff hitter Blake George, and he's going to pull that one foul down the third base line. George grounded out to the second baseman, Gaelick, to lead off the game. There's a shot popped out to center field. It's going to fall into no man's land. It's going to bring in a run. Fowler's going to score. And Blake George with a RBI single. And a big hit to give his to give his White Sox a 3-2 lead. He picks up an RBI. And that's going to bring up Aiden Milsom. Milsom walked his first time up and had an inside the park 2-run homer the second time up. So Fowler scores on George's single. There's a swing and fouled off by Aiden Milsom. Milsom, as we said, inside the park home run, drove it down the right field line and scored easily. There's a swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Gaelick. So Gaelick trying to get out of this inning with minimal damage. The White Sox take a 3-2 lead here. We're in the top of the 5th inning. There's a pitch and swing. It's going to be driven into left field. Ball's going to get past the left fielder. George is going to score. Milsom showing that blazing speed. They're going to wave him in. Going to be a play at the plate. With the tag, he's going to get it. No, the ball comes loose. So they're going to argue that he didn't slide. The ball came out of the glove by Noah Hudock. And we're going to have a couple arguments here. We're going to have the umpires talk to each other. We're going to see what happens. They're arguing that the runner, Milsom, didn't slide. George scored easily on the base hit. And we're going to find out. The umpires are going to discuss it amongst each other. And he's safe. They're going to call a safe call. So Aiden Milsom with an RBI. He has 3 RBIs on the game. And he's able to score. So we're going to try to catch up with this discussion here. He didn't slide, knocked the ball out of the catcher's glove. So Coach Geetap trying to get things square so the runs are going to stand. So now all of a sudden, the White Sox able to plate 3 runs here in this 5th inning and take a 5-2 lead. Here's Galick rearing back and firing to Nick Crouch. The 0-1 pitch to Crouch. He's going to hit a little floater that's going to drop into right center field. He's going to try to make it to second. Is he going to get there? And he is. He's going to keep going to third. There's no play. We're going to have a timeout here. So Nick Crouch with a single and able to get all the way to third as that ball was held and dribbled around a little bit. So with 2 outs, the White Sox able to score some runs, and Nick Crouch sets himself up for another run at third base. That's going to bring up cleanup hitter Jackson Nairn. Nairn 0 for 2. And Galick looking to try to get out of this inning. Walked the first batter, struck out the next 2, but then the top of the order. 3 consecutive hits. Jackson Nairn now looking to put up a 4 spot in this inning if he can drive in Nick Crouch from third. Here's the pitch from Galick. Swing and a miss. Nice cut there by Nairn. So Nairn, we said 0 for 2 on the day. There's a pitch that catches the inside corner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nick Crouch at third. And here's the pitch from Galick and swing and a miss. So Galick able to get Jackson Nairn, but not before the White Sox score 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, 1 man left on base. So after 4.5, it's the White Sox 5, the Yankees 2, and we'll be back for the bottom of the 5th inning on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Yankees trail the White Sox 5-2. The White Sox able to score 3 runs in the top of the 5th inning, but the Yankees now with the leadoff hitter, Andrew Irwin, the top of the order up. There's a swing and a miss. Swing and a foul back by Irwin. Irwin to be followed by Galick, and then number 3 hitter Nate Baker. Nick Crouch in for his 2nd inning of work. Ball inside. So the Yankees, as we said, came in with a 10-1-1 record. Their only loss was way back on June 29th, a 14-12 loss to the Diamondbacks. But right now they're trailing by 3. Crouch's pitch fouled back by Irwin. Irwin grounded out to second base his first time up. Singled and scored in the 3rd inning. His 2nd time up. That's going to be hit down third. Is that going to stay fair? Ball going to be ruled foul. Foul ball, just barely foul. Nice play down there by third baseman Blake George. Two balls, two strikes to Irwin. Strike three right down the heart of the plate. So Irwin, the first out of the inning. That's the fourth strikeout recorded by Nick Crouch in 1 1/3 inning. And that's going to bring up Andrew Galick. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Singled both times up, was stranded at third in the first inning, but scored a run in the second on an RBI single by Aiden Geetap. Pitch by Crouch, just a bit outside. 2 balls, no strikes. So Crouch behind in the count. Here's the pitch to Galick. 3 balls, no strikes. Nate Baker on deck. Three balls, no strikes. Galick going to go to first. Ball 4. Third walk issued by Crouch to go along with 4 strikeouts. He's yet to give up a hit, and here's Nate Baker. Baker chases a high pitch. Baker 0 for 2 today. The Yankees trail 5-2. The White Sox scoring 3 big runs in the top of the 5th inning. Galick's going to make it to second easily. Baker with a chance to cut into this lead. Galick's speed, anything hit to that outfield, Galick's going to score easily. Crouch getting set. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Galick's going to make the third. There's a throw by Mahalko. But no play. Galick showing great speed. Nice throw there by Lucas Mahalko, though, to make that play close. So with 1 out, Galick at third. Nate Baker swings and a miss. Aiden Geetap, the cleanup hitter, on deck. So here's Crouch. Sets and deals. Strike 3 called. So Baker gets caught looking. That's going to bring up Aiden Geetap. Geetap singled his last time up and picked up an RBI. Driving in Galick. And that's who's on third base now for the Yankees. So 2 outs. And Aiden Geetap looking to keep the inning alive. Swings at a pitch and misses. Nick Crouch in his second inning of work. Geetap fouls that pitch off. He's behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Crouch. Ball's going to be popped up on the infield. Crouch, Milsom looking, but that ball's going to fall in, and the run's going to score. Crouch tried to drift back and catch that ball, and he and Milsom almost collided, and the ball fell in. So Geetap is going to reach first. Now that's going to bring up Noah Hudock. So Hudock walked his first time up. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Pitch from Crouch, and there's a ball hit to second base. Blake George flips it over. Beautiful play to record the final out of the inning. I'm sorry, that wasn't Blake George. That was Braden Fowler, excuse me. So Fowler with a beautiful play to get Noah Hudock and retire him 4-3. So the Yankees able to pick up 1 run in that inning on no hits. There were 1 error and 1 man left. So after 5 complete, it's the White Sox 5 and the Yankees 3, and we'll be back for the top of the 6th inning on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
If you've been injured on the job, you'll want a local attorney you can trust. The attorneys at Davis & Davis live and work right here, representing injured workers for over 40 years. Trust your case to a local, experienced legal team. Trust Davis & Davis.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the top of the 6th inning. The White Sox, the number 2 seed in the playoffs, leading the number 1 seed Yankees 5-3. Leading off is Chase Klingon. He'll be followed by Lucas Mahalko and Josh Houston. Klingon walked his first time up, was stranded at third. Grounded out to the pitcher in the 4th inning in his second at bat. There's a nice swing. Just missed that fastball by Galick. So he said Galick, the 3rd pitcher of record here for the Yankees. Geetap started. Irwin pitched the 3rd and 4th inning. Galick came in the 5th. Ball fouled off by Klingon. Here's the pitch inside. Klingon's got a duck to get out of the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the leadoff hitter in the top of the 6th, Chase Klingon. There's a shot, and is it going to fall in? It does. Just gets over the outreach glove of Andrew Irwin. So Chase Klingon with a leadoff single. And the White Sox looking to add a couple more insurance runs to their 2-run lead. They lead 5-3. As we said, we're in the top of the 6th inning. That's going to bring up Lucas Mahalko. Mahalko 0 for 1 on the night. He walked his last time up. There's a strike, and there's going to be a throw down to Hudock. Going to try to get Klingon, but Klingon able to slide under the tag. So Chase Klingon with a stolen base sets himself up in scoring position. Mahalko takes a ball high. Galick. Now in the hole, 2-0. Strike 1. Galick looking to shut down the White Sox here in the top of the 6th inning and have his Yankees come in for their final at bat. Swing and a miss by Mahalko. There's going to be a play at third. No. McCune with the tag, but Klingon able to get there. No problem. So Mahalko is going to go down on strikes. It's going to bring up Josh Houston. Houston 0 for 2. Flew out to Aiden Geetap at first base his last time up in the 4th inning. So here's the pitch from Galick. Ball down and in. Klingon at first after a leadoff single. And he's there with 1 out. There's a foul back by Houston, able to get a piece of that one. Braden Fowler on deck. Braden, I have to give him an apology because he did make a fine play to end the bottom of the 5th inning. Pitch was up and in. Houston giving the look like thankfully that didn't hit me. Yeah, Fowler made a great play at second base to end that inning in the bottom of the 5th. Here's a pitch from Galick high. So Houston able to work a walk. And now 2 runners on base. As we said, Fowler coming up to bat. Ball inside. Houston's going to make it to second base without a play. So 2 runners now in scoring position with 1 out. Klingon at third. Houston at second. Braden Fowler with a 1-0 count. 1 out. We're in the top of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Nice cut there by Braden. Waiting on deck, A.J. David. Looked like a breaking pitch there to Fowler. Swung and miss. Nice pitch by Gaelic. Ball's going to be popped up. Bad hands by the announcer. Tried to. Got a piece of it. I got a pen in my hand, though, Jarek. Couldn't make the catch. That's the excuse. Ball outside. Ball fouled right over the screen and actually came to me, but couldn't make the catch. I'm going to be charged with an error. Here's the pitch from Gaelic. Swing and a miss. Able to get Fowler, so now 2 down. That's going to bring up A.J. David. David walked first time up. Retired on a nice play from Aiden Geetap. Ball pitches way inside. Runners at second and third for the White Sox. They're trying to tack on some insurance runs. They have a 2-run lead here in the top of the 6th inning. One ball, 1 strike. Ball down and in. Gaelic looking to strand these 2 big runners for the White Sox. Now his Yankees come in their last at bat in the bottom of the 6th inning, trailing by 2. Ball outside. Waiting on deck, Anthony Delaney. Swing and a miss. Nice cut there by David. Counts full with 2 outs. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a payoff pitch to David. Strike 3 on the corner. So Gaelic able to strand 2 big runners. So we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Yankees coming up with their last chance. In that inning, there were no runs. There was 1 hit. There was no errors. 2 men left on base. So we're going to head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Yankees with their last chance, trailing the White Sox 5-3. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th inning on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Yankees down to their final 3 outs. Lachlan McCune will lead off. He'll be followed by Leo Rodehaver and Austin DeCenzo. They're going to face Nick Crouch. Crouch in for his 3rd inning of work. He's actually the pitcher of record. Has a chance to get the win. First pitch was a strike. Ball just a little bit high to McCune. McCune 0 for 2 here today. Ball down and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. As we said, the Yankees down to their final 3 outs. They scored 2 runs in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. But they're looking to close this deficit. They're down by 2 runs. The White Sox also scored 2 runs in the 3rd, and they scored 3 big runs in the top of the 5th inning. pick up their lead. So Crouch behind an account to McCune. And he's going to walk him. So the Yankees, with their leadoff batter, walking to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning, and now Leo Rodehaver coming to bat. Rodehaver walked his last time up. Nick Crouch looking to slam the door on the Yankees. There's a strike, catches the outside corner. Lachlan McCune at first. Nobody down. Crouch going to pitch from the stretch. Ball inside. McCune's going to get to second base easily. Rodehaver fortunate to get out of the way of that one. Austin DeCenzo on deck. Here's Crouch's pitch. Ball outside. McCune at second. Nobody out. White Sox trying to hold on to this 5-3 lead. There's a swing and a miss by Leo Rodehaver. He thought it was 3 strikes, but it's only 2. Count should be full. And it is. So here's the payoff pitch to Rodehaver with a swing and a miss. McCune's going to try to go to third, and is he going to be out? He is! So Lachlan McCune trying to run on the strikeout. And he's going to be thrown out trying to steal third. Beautiful throw there by Lucas Mahalco. So he's going to be retired. Catcher to third base. That's finally going to be 2 outs. And all of a sudden, the Yankees had a man on with 1 out. We're going to have the umpire talk to the third baseman a little bit. Not exactly sure what's being said, but so now 2 quick outs, and Austin DeCenzo, the last chance for the Yankees. Crouch, pitch inside. We said during the regular season, the Yankees swept the White Sox all 4 games, and the White Sox turning the tables here tonight. So Austin DeCenzo going to get walked. Interesting play, I'll tell you, with McCune running. Really didn't think Mahalco had a chance to get him, but a perfect throw, and McCune was out. Beautiful tag down there by Blake George. Boscovich takes the first pitch for a strike. Boscovich to be followed by Stuart Johnson. Ball high. DeCenzo getting a little lead. Nairn trying to sneak in behind him for the throw, but Crouch needs to work on the batter. He's got 2 outs. Strike to Boscovich. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ball high to Bryson. Count now even at 2-2. Crouch steps off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ball outside. DeCenzo is going to be able to get to second, but that run at this point doesn't matter much. There's 2 outs. Bryson Boscovich trying to keep the game alive for the Yanks. Here's Crouch's pitch. Outside. Then Boscovich earns a walk. So now we've got 2 runners on and 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Stuart Johnson. Johnson has taken some great cuts here today. He's 0 for 2. Top of the order, Andrew Irwin waits on deck. So Crouch with 2 outs. Pitching to Johnson. Johnson's going to pop it up. It's going to be caught by Nick Crouch. Nice try by Stuart Johnson. But the White Sox able to pull out the upset victory over the number 1 seeded Yankees. So in the bottom of the 6th inning, there were no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left. The final score, the White Sox 5 and the Yankees 3. Congratulations to both teams on a super season, but especially congratulations to the White Sox pulling out a major victory here in the minor league championship game. So congratulations to them. Tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, Gary Smith and their staff. I'm Tony Anula with Jerry Dupay, and this has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.